This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It's an honor to have you here. Well, it's 4th of July time in 2018. That's right, absolutely. An insane time period in this old world, if you will. Be that as it may, you're here for a story. Okay. My brother-in-law called up and said, Mr. Bill, your buddy got beat up. And I said, who's my buddy? My brother-in-law said, you know, your cop buddy. And I said right off the top, I said, no. I said, I can count the number of cop friends that I have on one hand and have fingers left over. So I said, if you're talking about my friend, though, that is a deputy sheriff, my only question would be is how many, did it take to beat him up? My brother-in-law said one. Didn't believe him. I said, no, it ain't right. It took me a few days to get contact with my friend, that is law enforcement, and he told the story. He said that, of course, he'd been a cop over 20 years, but he said they got a call, dispatch, and that there was a family disturbance, and so he went, and he said he got there and there was enough noise and commotion on the front that he just jumped out of his car and left it running, okay, with the door open. He got up there and got everybody, he thought, calmed down. He thought he got the husband and the wife calmed down. It seemed like it. And then all of a sudden, he said the man out of the blue attacked him and did his very best to grab his Glock and had a good hold on it. And my friend said if he could have held him with one hand, he'd have grabbed the other and fired his taser into him. And he said that would have probably solved the problem. But he did not have his gun or his taser drawn. He said it just didn't seem like it was that serious at the time. He fought tooth and nail and was thrown around the room like a rag doll, hanging on to that gun, trying to prevent that man, which was he was not built like a brick outhouse like my friend was. And yet my friend said the strength of that man was nothing short of Superman almost type thing. He said it was terrible powerful. Finally, my friend did get the gun away from him. Did finally get the gun away from him. And the man then ran out the door and jumped in his running police car and took off. Now, my friend could have shot him at any given time, but he was running away. And he said, as far as he's concerned, that's murder, so he wasn't going to do that. Even though if the man could have, he got the gun away from my friend, he would have killed the police officer and, of course, his wife, more than likely, and God knows how many more. My friend opened up with the 9mm and shot out a tire, so the car was running on a rim, so it wasn't going to go an awful long way, so let's put it that way. He then called for help, and help came, and they then went after him, looking for the man, and found him in an abandoned homestead with a home still there, hiding inside. The man came out and was totally mellow, and had calmed down. And almost a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde concept. Got him in the police car, handcuffed, and took him to the police station. He was so calm that the county sheriff said, oh, you can take the handcuffs off him. He said, I think we're pretty safe with him now, and took him off. And the man immediately grabbed a pen, and shoved and stabbed it in the county sheriff's cheek, missing his eye by just about an inch. So they wrestled him down and handcuffed him again. Yeah. Law enforcement, I have many problems with law enforcement of things that they've done wrong. But again, when they're needed, they do a job that nobody else wants to do. Absolutely. And a good cop is worth his weight in gold, just as a bad cop can make all cops look bad. You guys have a safe and happy 4th of July.